Okay, is my mic on now? I think my mic has been off this whole time. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll start over. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Let's put a little visual marker in there. Ooh, and a new song, a dramatic new song. Okay, so as I was saying silently to you, today I'm back streaming for the first time in a couple weeks. I was on vacation and then I got sick, and this is my first time back, so we'll see how my voice holds up. I'm still getting over the end of being sick, but I thought this would be a fun one to stream because today I'm going to be setting up the motion capture, the facial motion capture for the characters. So that's how the faces are going to be animated a lot of the time in this project, is going to be motion capture. And I have an iOS device hooked up and an app I'm running on that called FaceCap that will record my facial action, and then I'll be able to bring that recording into Blender and apply it to my rigs, which is one of the reasons I used this particular facial rig setup, so I'd be able to do that fairly easily and right in Blender. So the first step of that, now that the character designs are actually done, is to calibrate, prepare and calibrate the rigs, and calibrate the app so that it all works. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and we'll actually get to see the, faces moving live. This app does it two ways, so I can either record it and you get like a nice smooth frame rate. That's what I'll use for the actual shots, but I'm going to use the live mode today. It's a little choppy, but I can use it to calibrate the way the motion is transferred from my face onto the character's face. So that's the gist of it, and I already did one of the characters. I did Amp here, so let's switch over and see how this looks. Okay, and let's switch that. Yay. Okay, so I have a little extra window here. That's a window from my device there that's going to be capturing. And if I pop into frame on my iPad there, you'll see the super like weird creepy gray face of the app, but also it's working. So Amp is already set up here. In the final version, this will actually translate my head rotation and also eye movement onto the character as well, but that's not set up right now. That'll work with the recording, but not with the live connection. But that's okay, because for the live connection, we just need to see, I'm going to be testing things like the smile. Oh, and I got a light here so that this will help this capture work better. Less jittery. So I'm actually lighting my face. And I find that even though it like uses laser or something to scan the face, I find that if it's well lit, it's a lot less jittery and picks up your expressions cleaner. So I'm using I made a configuration for Amp, and this is kind of custom designed for his face, so that when I smile, it, you know, looks like a decent smile on amp. I think there's some stuff that happens with the lips that, and obviously the gums, yeah, that needs to be compensated for one way or another. But, yeah, when the eyeballs aren't hooked up, so I am looking to the side. That's when the, oh yeah, you can see it on the iPad screen. So if the eyeballs were moving, you'd see that's why the eyelids on amp are kind of shifting sideways. So today's little journey is to do the same thing with, I think 3 or 4 more characters, so that I can do this with all of them. So, but this is what the end result will be. So before we start, I have to, who should we do next? Andy and Amp are kind of the 2 main characters of the first episode, so I'll do Andy next. Oh. Let's say this, yeah. Oh, I crashed Blender. Beggars. It's okay. I am using several add-ons that I guess that kind of thing can be expected. I'll turn off the app for now until I'm ready. And a version of my rig. So this is version 59. I'm only version up to 60. I'm saving a copy in case this part of the process messes up anything. Okay, before FaceCap. Okay, so that's done, and then the first step here is to use the utilities that FaceIt offers us. To make sure all of our objects are in the registered list, and they are. And this is going to reorder the shape keys on the meshes so that they match up with what the app wants. And so if we go in and look at the shape keys on the base now, this particular order of this list is exactly what this FaceCap app needs in order to work. So that looks like that's working. Now we can try switching it on. Oh, one more thing. Disconnect. disconnect the control rig. Okay, should be good to go. Yep. Yay. Hey. Woohoo. I love it when things work. However, looks like I missed something. Let's see. Yeah, I forgot all the teeth. Tongue is there. Okay. All right, yep, this got reordered too. And they're in the list, so now it's weird. These should be going, these should be going, these should be going. Oh, these didn't get disconnected. Let's try again. Oh, right. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, that's probably why. There we go. Yay! All right. Hey! So, Yeah. So I can try a couple things here. One thing this app doesn't do very well is a closed mouth. Like I'm in real life, I got my just burying my teeth. My teeth are closed, but the app doesn't pick that up. So that's going to be something I have to manually, I guess, keyframe in. I guess let's try just resetting it. And calibrate it. Try an automatic. So, yeah, like my teeth are closed, but the app shows it open. Hello. Okay, just trying out, you know, what it looks like and do all these faces. In general, okay. Then we to get some tequila. See, the lips get a bit crunchy. That is turned on. Been a couple days, but I feel like the way I went around this mainly with AMP was to kind of watch which values are going up the most when I make different expressions, and then just kind of figure out which ones I want to turn down. So I'm going to go through the list on the app here on the iPad and figure that out. Then I can dial them down as desired. And I think the main thing I did on the last one was to reduce the amount of lower lip down quite a bit. Okay, these. So if I turn down max, you can see as I press this, I can actually shape the smile. And obviously I'll have to move the teeth because the teeth are way too small. It's something I've been having to do anyway, so. This way I can get kind of a smile shape that I like better. And the nice thing about this is, like, this is a calibration preset I save in the app here where I record this, and then I don't ever have to do it again. I'm just doing it once for this character, and then from now on, all I do when I'm recording motion for ND is I just bring up the ND preset, and the recording will be custom tailored to look best on ND. So it's kind of, that's the reason I picked this app, is because it lets you create these presets. I don't have to do this every time, and especially nice is that I don't have to go into you know, Blender after I import it and mess around with changing all the ranges in the graph editor. It's I can completely skip that step. And yeah, it seems like blinks and squints and stuff are pretty bad, pretty rough. So in my experimenting with AMP, it was better to just, that stuff I will just have to clean up in Blender. Because if I change the eyelid blink amount and stuff, I'll get like eyelids collapsing over each other and lips going through each other and stuff. So. You can see a little bit, kind of thing. So that'll probably always need a little bit of touch up. But yeah, if I look at blink, it mixes blink and squint together. It works on the gray face, but on mine I kind of set it up different, so not so much. I might turn the squint down a little bit. Oh, other eye. I don't know why it has such a hard time with the eyelids. Maybe it's just my eye. I don't know, man. Try turning it up. I feel like it's just my eye, which I guess is fine. I'm the one that's going to be recorded here, so it's got to match my eye. I think when I look over at the screen, it changes it. I don't know. The nice thing is I can go in and change this later. If I do some takes and it's not working, I'll probably do like a test motion on all of them with my real setup where the lighting will be final and everything before I really commit to these. The question is it the lighting? Can I move the light? Alright, let's mess around with the eyebrows a little bit, maybe. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong one. So 35 minus 0.35125. That's maybe too much. And I don't think ARKit does much to track the tongue other than whether it's sticking out, so tongue's gonna have to be manually animated. Especially for lip sync. Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna do a little on the eyebrows. Maybe the jaw open is a little extreme, or this character's mouth isn't super huge. Okay. Might be like the pulling of the, let's see, I can look in the list and see what else is getting activated, and I think it might be the the lower downs are getting way activated, which I think I already... Yeah, I already turned those down. They need to be turned down even more. There's like a, let's see, what about mouth? Left? It's not that. Nope. Mouth stretch left. Yeah, that's it. I need to turn those way down. Mouth stretch left and stretch right. Okay. So I don't know if you can see it. It's probably pretty tiny on the screen there. But let me see. I could make this bigger actually. Okay, so what I'm doing is looking at that number that's next to the name on the right. When my face is neutral, I want it to be pretty much at 0, which it is. But like, you can see it goes all the way up to like 0.8. That's 80%. 70%. So I might turn the max down. Because if you look at it on Andy, there's like this kind of crazy... My mouth's just way too wide on the bottom when I open it. Yeah. So yeah, like 0.70. And it's pretty subtle, but you can see the shape of Andy's mouth changing as I change these. So the teeth are... You get to test this again with the teeth like actually being the right size and shape. But already... So I'm gonna look at what else is turned way up. guess if anything, I just want to turn the mouth stretch down even more. Let's try it. Because the rest of them aren't really... Yeah, I think that's it. One thing I could try, I guess now's a good time to save. And another thing I can try is, let's see if I can get the teeth the right size and shape while I do this. This should work. This isn't going to get saved into the rig. I would have to set it up different, but just for looking at it at the moment. Darn. Good thing I saved. All right, let's try that again. This may be asking a lot of Blender. Well, the gizmo doesn't seem to like working, so let's try it like this. Nope. Alright, well, there's another way we can try this. And that's to put this whole situation on hold here. Do you hear the train? See, this is originally what I sculpted the open mouth to be, but the mocap kind of adds a bunch of the shapes on top of each other, which is why the lips are distorting and the teeth seem too small. But I do kind of like how the mouth gets a little bigger, so what I might end up doing is changing the size of these. But I have to do it in a way that doesn't make that happen. So now if I go back to disconnect, the teeth are going through the mouth already. Now we can get a better sense of at least the teeth are filling the mouth a little more. This is just temporary. I'm going to reset this. And then later I'll probably have to mess with it some more, but... This allows us to kind of get a sense of what the smile will actually look like. Probably something more like that. Yeah, right? Cute. Still need to work on a little more. The teeth are still maybe a little funny, but... Yeah, so it'll probably end up being something like that. I'll have to go in and adjust the rig to make that a permanent change. I'll have to experiment with it some more. And I don't know if I'm even going to bother to do that before I do the first episode or not, because I'm kind of tired of working on these rigs. I might just start the episode and then just have it be you know, a pose. I can just have these keyframes be on the teeth in every shot and just save it as a pose. That will accomplish the same thing. It's not the best way to work, but it beats having to spend more time perfecting these rigs, which will never truly be perfect. So anyway, let's go back into here now. We can go back in and turn that back on. Yeah. Yeah, and that actually fixes the problem of the teeth not coming together. But now they don't separate enough when I talk, and it looks like they're always crunched together, which is also a problem. So this is just something that might need a mocap cleanup, because the signal from the app is already kind of broken to begin with. I don't think there's any way I can calibrate it to, you know, because my teeth are closed right now. If you look at the app, it's saying they're open. So inevitably there's going to be a problem. But hey. Oh, hey. But yeah, it's working. And I think this is a good calibration for Andy. Teeth, we'll just need to have some work on them. Oh yeah, it's gonna do a little on the brows too, because I think they can. This is the one it doesn't pick up at all. I have really light eyebrows, so I think it just can't see that I'm raising my outer brow. I just have to put on an eyebrow pencil when I do this mocap or something. I just have to manually animate that. Okay, we can, let's call it for Andy. So I will save this calibration now. So there they are. Got 2 calibrations in the list, so if I'm going to be recording stuff for amp, I load the amp preset and it'll look good on amp, and this one will work for ND. So now I have to put this rig back together and do all the damage I did. So we'll reconnect this and this. Set everything back. And a little last bit of housekeeping, which didn't seem to make much of a difference, but oh, I know why. Because it wasn't... These weren't in the list. That's why the eyes weren't moving. Probably. So all these eye look ones actually get turned off. So I'm using a different system for my eye motion. It's gonna turn into like a mocap target thing. And I think I'll go through and just calibrate them all first, because that'll probably be enough for this stream. Still got 2 more to go, and that took a while. It took like an hour, huh? How long have I been going? Yeah, it took an hour. I think the others might be a little faster. Okay, back. So yeah, okay, that's good for Andy. Since Blender's so crashy, I think I'll just start a new one. And next we'll do Nat. Nat's definitely going to be in episode 1, so that will be a good next. I'm going to work on. So we're gonna version up Nat to rig 49. And FaceIt, FaceIt. So we go, we make sure the objects are all on the list, including the teeth and gums, eyebrows, eyelashes, corneas, and this list too. And then we go to Mocap and FaceCap live mode. And they're all in order there. And so now if we disconnect the control rig and turn the listening on, we should see, yes. Yeah. Okay, so this is what it looks like if I use Andy's configuration on Nat, which actually isn't bad, but could be better. So I will do it. All right, maybe I can adjust this light a little bit too. Yeah. All right, so let's try a reset. And then try a let's just for giggles load amps. Nope. Try another automatic. Yeah, and the first thing I notice is that definitely want to the lower lip lower. Actually, I'm wondering too. I have the iPad kind of low. Maybe I should raise it up and see if that affects some things. I bet it will. Okay. On some of these, it's set up that the eyes will actually go and others not. Nope. Don't look like it. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Now the first thing I need to do is correct the lower lip down shapes. I had it all the way to 0.5 on the other. But we maybe can do 0.6 for this one. -0.6 minus 0.2.6. One, and I think probably the upper I missed one. There they are. Mouth upper up L and R. All right. What else was I gonna do? Sneer, I was gonna look at the sneer. Oh yeah, brown. That works. Nice 0.25 and 1.2. It doesn't do well with squinty eyes. It's weird because it looks fine on the gray face. But then, maybe because my character's eyes are just so big. Just so big. Yeah, let's mess around with the brows for a minute, and then this fella will already be good to go, I think. 1.35. Okay, I think that's it for Nat. Oh yeah. All right. Yay! So this is the live doesn't really do an accurate representation of lip sync or the fluidity of the motion for capturing my mouth shapes, but if I drop in a recorded clip later, we can see it play at the full frame rate and really get a sense of how the lip sync works, which will probably not be super great because the gray face is what'll, you know, it's a little smoother, but it's still not very exact. And that's just the nature of ARKit, and that's where we're at in 2022, the end of 2022. We just don't have perfect real-time motion capture yet, and that's okay. So let's save this preset. Save as, whoop, one. Numbering them in case I do a change later. I can call it nat2, etc. So if we load, we've got all of them there. Great. Yay! And we can do, I think, Leo next. So gotta put the rig back together now. Doop. It really might be it. It's exciting to have this live thing working though, because eventually I would like to do some live 3D avatars for streams. I don't know if I would do them as these characters because they're all going to have different voices than mine. I may do a couple other voices, but I'm not sure yet what they'll be. So it'll kind of depend on that. And I'm thinking I might do like a dedicated character for streams, but it all works. I wouldn't do it through Blender. I guess everybody usually uses some other app, but this is cool. It allows you to test the ranges and stuff live. So, yep, I think we're good. It's all good. Okay. So we will check I versioned this up, I think, yes. Save. And close. And let's do Clio. Clio's going to be a little bit different because mesh is really not optimized for the new face design. The new face design, so the topology is not great, and there's a lot of wrinkles that are not pretty looking. But that's going to change when it's rendered. The idea is the shader is pretty forgiving and a lot of that gets canceled out. So we'll version up this rig. We're at 62 for Clio, so we're going to do version 63. Read my files on the side here and change that. Okay. Sounds like my playlist ended. How about some dance music for some energy? Energy. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. That'll be quite enough of that. User preferences. Okay, so then we go into FaceIt and we check and make sure all the appropriate objects are in my lists, so they all get affected by the next stuff that I do, and they are. Yep. So let's give it a try. So we disconnect the control rig. Go into FaceCap live mode. And we did it. Check and see. Yep, and there they all are. They're in the proper order. Just curious what this is, if I'm still using it. Yeah, one thing I've noticed is this add-on, something in here turns off my correctives that I do want to leave on, which is weird. Yeah, that should always stay at 1, and I don't know why it keeps getting changed. What I think I'm going to do, real quick, I'm just going to blend it into the basis. I have so many versions of this rig, I don't need to worry about losing something, so I'm gonna real quick do that so it doesn't keep getting shut off. It's supposed to be set to 1. So that is now permanently applied, and I can delete this, and we can get back to what we were doing. These should now work. Turning on the capture. Hey! Oh, this one's very laggy. Probably all the smooth modifiers I have turned on. Let's try turning these off. What else? Sped things up. Oh, interesting. Having the body selected. It's not so bad. All right. This is not. All right. And so yeah, this one has the eyes that follow, which is cool. Even the anim eyes too. That's cool. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do real quick. gums. Ah! Will help to be able to see how much gums are showing. All right, so now I calibrate this one. Ooh, ooh. This is actually working way better than I was expecting for Clio. Especially the smile. Clio's kind of a mess. But you know what? Clio's kind of a hot mess anyway. Okay, so let's start with calibration. Commencing Clio calibration. So yeah, I think it's funny that NAT calibration is already pretty much ready. The main things I've been looking out for are that the lip doesn't flare up too much on the smile, and that the mouth doesn't freak out too much on the lower half when the jaw is open. And both those things are working pretty well. So I'm not going to do a full reset on this one. I'm going to start from here and make some tweaks. Okay. And just so I don't accidentally overwrite my NAT setting, I'm gonna save as Clio 1. I forgot to check the wide eyes on Nat. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Talking, talking, talking. I am talking. Okay. Yep, I think that's good for Clio. Okay. So now I'll save this. Save as Clio 1. Rad. And then there's just one more character I think I'll do. Alright, now let's turn off the live connection and bring this back together. All right. And Olgi, we'll do Olgi last. So we'll version up Olgi to 54. And version out my file over on the side here. Okay, body, teeth, gums, eyes. Oh. Oops. Okay, let's see if this works. Yep. So this list is reordered. Hello. Oh, this one's freaky. And it looks like our teeth didn't get. Our teeth are not included. Oh. I don't think they will be because I ended up messing with these and I Probably didn't. Yeah. Oh, they're the wrong ones. That's why. Oh, these are probably wrong in all the files. I wasn't looking for the prefix. I wasn't looking for the prefix. All right. Let's try this. There we go. Hello. Hello. Whoa. Okay. Ooh, this one's tricky. Yeah, this one's gonna definitely need some different stuff. Yeah, this viewport doesn't really help, does it? Yeah, those bad polygons are just a bit distracting, but just have to probably just have to live with them. It's very slow. Without them. Might be worth it though. Ay, ay, ay. These lips, these hot dog lips are tricky too. Meow. Okay. Just curious if this looks as messed up in a render as it does in the viewport, because sometimes these shaders help. Now the eyeballs are shrinking and growing, which won't happen in the final. Yeah, so like a lot of the distortion and wrinkles and just weird shape of lips that you could see in the shader isn't so bad. I mean, you don't see all this craziness so much. This is still obviously visible, but this like weird wrinkliness is a little bit forgiven thanks to a little thing I like to call subsurface scattering. So that's nice, and just kind of do our best, I guess. Yep. Well, Olgi's supposed to kind of be like a monster type character, so I think I succeeded. And so flared upper lip might actually... I might not reduce it as much on Olgi as I have on the other characters. And Olgi doesn't smile much, so I kind of like the idea of Olgi's smile being kind of like awkward and... Hi guys! Hello friends! Hi! So I think probably because of the way I sculpted these, the mouth, the lip roll shapes are not very good for Olgi. And I can still use them later if I want, but I don't want them showing up in the mocap because I think they'll just be causing trouble. So I can turn those way down. You can see the difference between the gray face and the Olgi face. If I press my lips together, it's not happening with Olgi, and I think that's probably something to do with the way I made the shapes. So the way to take care of that is to just basically cancel these out. And I can still use them and keyframe them, but they won't show up in mocap. There are a couple renders since these lips are so wacky. Yep, that's definitely crazy. Might need some correctives or some bones or something. But that's also not a face that Olgi will usually make. That's a face that Olgi will make. The eyes are bugging out just a little bit. That's kind of the point with this character, though. I think it's gonna work. There's probably just some faces I'll need to try to avoid, but I think I might have turned the eye wide up just a little too much. So I'll turn that back down a little bit. And then Olgi will be ready to go. Ready to go. and mouth funnel, I think. Ooh. Ooh. What? 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 All right. What else was I gonna do? What? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a little less. Oh yeah, eye wide. That was the other one. Okay. That's it for Ogie. Let's save this. Save Ogie 1. So now I have all my little profiles. There's one more character I might set up eventually, but that'll be in probably the distant future. So that, I think, is it for this stream. And if you watch a replay, then thanks for watching, and have a great night. And hopefully I'll be back on more often now that vacation is over, and hopefully also sickness is over. And yeah. Bye!